There's worse places to be than this. Yes, we did that.
Welcome to the Full Octane Garage. Just recently, Kurt and I had an opportunity. Brad Phillips with Hagerty invited us down to visit the Porsche North America Headquarters, where they hold their Porsche drive experience. So, being the car enthusiast we jumped at the opportunity. We left after work on Friday afternoon. We jumped and loaded up Kurt's C7 Corvette and headed on our way down to Atlanta. Riding Kurt in the Corvette can be an experience all in its own, but we successfully navigated the highways in rush hour traffic and made it down there in due time. Welcome to Atlanta. Ugh.
Yeah.
Turn right.
All right, we're heading down to the Porsche Experience Center. Is that it?
That is it. For the Hagerty dinner.
For the Hagerty dinner. Should be there in a minute.
Sweet.
I can see some very cool angelic music playing right now in the background of this video.
Turn right.
The facility is remarkable. It's located next to the Atlanta airport. The track is out back. You can hear the airplanes in the film a lot. Not much we can do about that. But definitely a convenient place. There's a hotel located right next to the grounds also. So if you're ever looking at going down there and checking it out, you can fly in, stay at the hotel, get a shuttle over to the Experience Center, and it's all just very well coordinated, just like Porsche like you would expect. We arrived at the Porsche facility. Huge buildings, very organized, very cool. Lots of security, of course, and we pulled down into the parking garage. Apparently, several Porsche employees drive Porsches because the garage was full of Carrera 2s, GTSs, and some GT3s. It was Panameras. It was just a hodgepodge of awesome Porsches. There were also some unique Porsches in the garage itself, some safari builds and some race cars, which we checked out before we went on in. As soon as we walked into the reception area, there was an actually beautiful Gourmand Porsche, like pre-35.6 editions. There were private collectors that had loaned cars out for this event, and so the Ingram collection and some other private collectors had some early model 356As, split windows. It was just a beautiful assortment, beautiful colors. It's just a sight to behold. There were also several cars there that Jeff Zwart, the famed winner of the Pikes Peak race 8 different times, he had 3 of his race cars out there too, so that was a very cool thing to see.
A sample of my next garage, just like that. All right, just a taste. Just a taste. You know what I'm noticing, Kurt? No love for the 996.
Part of the event after the drive experience, Jeff Swart, Ray brought Jeff Swart up to speak, and Jeff went through his experiences with Porsche, his experiences racing up the hill at Pikes Peak. Very interesting, lots of interesting remarks about the weather, the altitude, and other things, how they affect the cars and how they affect the drivers.
I think things are about to get interesting, Kurt.
Yeah, I think so.
We're going to ride in some Porsches.
The Porsche drive experience, when we were done with the initial reception, they took us downstairs, had a couple drinks, and then when we looked out the window, there were a half a dozen 911 GTSs lined up waiting for us. They were ready to go. So I was one of the first couple to volunteer. I jumped in the second car. Tyler was my driver. Tyler has been driving for Porsche as an instructor for 3 years, and I gotta say that young man has got it together. I don't think I've ever come so close to being sick riding in the passenger seat of a car as when Kurt and I did stop and goes in the P90D Tesla. The ceramic brakes are amazing in that car. We would go from 0 to 105 or 110 miles an hour through the skid pad, down the straightaway, and then you would just stand on the brakes.
Now, it's that brake right there. That was the tough one. Yep.
I don't think I could ever drive a car that way, but apparently the Porsches are made to take that abuse. They said those cars, that's all those cars do, and they really hold up to the task.
The curve, hit the straightaway, hit it towards the skid pad. So they're hitting over 100 miles an hour on this course. It's a 911 Carrera GTS. Right here. That's where they earn the money on the braking. This carbon is cars are worth every dime. Huh? What do you think, brother? All right, Kurt. Porsche drive experience. What was your first impression?
It was badass.
Holy shit.
I'm glad I waited for the red car, because I know the red one had to be faster.
In addition to navigating the track at the fastest speed possible, there are also some other training exercises out on the track. There's a wet skid pad, and there's a straight wet pad that's got a kicker plate on it that will kick the rear end out as you cross it and give the driver an opportunity to practice trying to correct his direction of path on a wet road. We certainly want to thank Klaus and Ray, Jeff, and all the rest of the fine guys, Brad with Hagerty, for having us to the Porsche experience. I just can't say enough. I just bought a 911 Carrera 2 probably about a month ago, and just going up there and hanging out with the Porsche guys and all really made me feel good about my purchase. I love this car. It's one of my favorite sets of keys in the drawer. I'm really looking forward to getting out and experiencing it some more. Thanks for joining us at the Full Octane Garage. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe and click the notification button so you'll get notifications of future videos as they come out. Every little bit of activity helps us out, helps us to grow the channel. Also, if you don't mind checking out our Facebook and Instagram. We appreciate you watching us here at the Full Octane Garage. Look forward to seeing you soon.
All right, we've been looking at Porsches all day, so we need a Corvette cold start in the garage.
Go ahead. Yep.
Hagerty's to go down and check it out. It was a private event, and